Hello. Minako here. A little earlier than usual. I say a little earlier than usual, but in reality it's a little bit more like I've been streaming a little later than usual. I used to stream regularly around 8 o'clock, but I think for the past month I've started streaming closer to like 9 o'clock or so. Anyways, I started streaming a little earlier tonight. I am sorry for the lack of prior notice. We call that short notice. Anyways, I would like to continue to play Silk Song, but I would also really want to get to the end of this story first, so I'm gonna do that. I think tomorrow I'll go do a music stream of some sort. Well, in any case, I will assume the audio is all good and go on forward. Let's see here. So, I believe the last day is the 31st. I think I took a little peek at a walkthrough. I avoided the spoilers. Although I kind of, have a few ideas of what's gonna happen. I had those ideas since yesterday. Day 9, huh? Oh yeah, so we ended in here. And let's see, the 22nd would happen to be day 10 then, huh? Sounds like there's about 21 days or 20 days for the cafe, so... bright and morning day. I look outside right now and it is currently nighttime. I don't know much about a bright and sunny morning. I'm trying to remember here. That's right, they're going to throw Scone and Jam into a pit and they're going to duke it out. No, I thought of something really... I tried to think of something, but yeah... don't have the equipment for much. This is kind of a... There's not a whole lot of tea here. Not a whole lot of tea here. Bring Scone here like you asked. That's right, they had a plan. They had a whole 9 yards of a plan. I'm gonna go wandering on around the market. Let's see here, before an hour ago I only had 4,000 steps in the day, and then I just did a big walk. I wish I was near a big market to go walking around. Oh, I don't need a market though, I'll just walk for the sake of walking. And I got 8,000 steps. I'm gonna see that again later though. And then also, it is a Wednesday, so I'm gonna do a little bit of sipping on Wednesday cat drink at the bottom. Kurage-san, welcome! サンキモチマリさんもウェルカム。おはようございます。おはようございます。こちらは、夜なのに、日本の方々はおはようですね。可愛いゲーム。そう、このゲームは本当に可愛いけど、なんだろう。どう言えばいいのかな。ネタバレの話に近くなりそうなんだけど、なんだろう。ドキドキ文計画かとかのゲームとか、窓マギとか、まあ、可愛いように見えるけど、ストーリーがちょっと割と重くなる。まあ、そういう、なんだろう、泣き芸くらいかな。でもやっぱり可愛い。おそらくこのデザインのは、なんだろう。アテリアかな。なんだろう、ライザとかのキャラデザイナー。まあ、まだマギほどの、不気味の要素は入ってないけど。多分泣き系と言ったらいいのかな。昨日の配信にはちょっと泣きそうになった。いや、ちょっと、なんか大げさしてしまいました。丸巻きの、ほどじゃない。こんちゃんでウェルカム。こんちゃ。Let's see here. What do I want to serve? I love the donuts. I want to eat donuts. Scones. アメリカ人にとってこれは、ビスケットというんだ。スコーンと言ったらこういうイメージは全然思い浮かばない。でもイギリス人でしたらこれがまさにスコーンというと思う。でもアメリカ人はこれ見たらビスケットと思って、スコーンというのは別の形に、になってる。This is definitely not the kind of scone that I would imagine. This looks like, I think the British would call this a scone though. The scone is usually sweet biscuit. Yeah, I do think that is the right, origin of... Well, I don't know what happened in the American sense. I mean, American scones are kind of like biscuits, though. They're pretty similar. I'm not familiar with the specifics, but hello, Nanami-Narski. Think you're just saying, well, I guess that's why they're similar. I guess that's why they're similar. Scone. I want to eat a scone. Rainbow mementos. Okay, so we should get multicolored scones. You know, in New York, they have a rainbow bagel. And it's literally supposed to be the same taste as a regular plain bagel. But I swear the flavor is different. It tastes so much better to me. I'm easily influenced by the visuals of something. 屋根だとスコーンでもビスケットでも言われた方で納得する。はあ、日本ではスコーンとビスケットは一応同じイメージというわけでしょうか？Guimauve. I know guimauve is like a special type of... This game has taught me a little bit about various sweets that exist in the world and that I would like to try. I've never had... I guess it's like a... I think it's like a Jewish food of some sort, blent. And then there's... Guimauve is like a French marshmallow of some sort. I want to try both of them. ビスケットと牛乳がよく合う。そうなんだ。ミネコはあまり牛乳飲まないかも。なんだろうな。チーズ大好きなのに牛乳全然飲まない。自分にもわからない。very bright day, huh? あと日本での知名度わからないけど、なんだろう、ウジコでしたっけ？スネールズハウスという音楽家、の音楽はこのゲームの、BGM なんだ。このゲームの作曲家は、スネールズハウス。日本の、なんだろう、DTM かなまあでも海外では、割と人気ある。にはある？ではある？人気という言葉はちょっと使い方わからないかも。Suspicious individual. Another commune, huh? あれ？文化を感じる。あれ？どこ？どこで感じる？このゲームの話？ミネコの記憶力を、下手くそすぎて自分の5秒前に何言ったかすぐ忘れてしまった。Let's see, the same as yesterday. I think I'd probably just be getting that going forward. What did he order yesterday? I already forget. Nepal is for a different character. Wait, huh? まあこのゲームはいや、そうそう、このゲームは開発チーム全員日本人だと思う。Kemono Teatime. Well, I don't have that. if I can find another highly fragrant thing. I'll take that. Netto. And I do not have what we need. I do not have what we need. Well, I guess I'm not gonna get a good...
混ぜます。
好感度全然合わせれない。
よし。
I want a biscuit. Or scone. I don't care, I'll take either. ビスケットでもいい、スコーンでもいい、もぐもぐしたい。What's he gonna say? They're both emotionally awkward, I suppose is the best way to put it, because Kemonos are clueless. I can imagine they're both pretty socially awkward. That's why we all need a helping hand. I'll do the best I can for a divine outcome. A divine outcome. Divine, huh? Good. Because he likes that word. He likes that word for reasons. Just reasons. Hey, you could help us. Yeah, let's get a big team effort here. Oh man, I was hoping for a big team effort. I was hoping for it. I'm quite busy with work. There might as well do your work here then. Wait a second, this is a different world line where you probably can't do work remotely inside a cafe. What did people use cafes for back in the past? When you can't do work remotely inside of a cafe, what do people go to cafes for? Do they actually just get a drink and sit there? That sounds like fun, actually. I was going through Mallow's belongings. I found some things you should have. Oh. Ice maker. She used to brew tea at home. I thought you could use them here at the shop. Ice maker? Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. Can make iced tea now? I would get iced tea. Well, it's gonna get colder soon, so I guess I'm gonna get back into hot tea. I say that, but I'm drinking hot tea right now. Maybe that could help the twins think straight. Oh, make them nice, refreshing iced tea. Well, that's a lot of money. Whoa. This is way too much money. Yeah, what's that about? I don't think so. It's 3 times more. Yeah. I can't take back what I already gave you. If you don't want it, you could serve some more good tea. This is all I can do. Wow. Dang, he's tipping. He's tipping. He's giving a tip. Is that also a thing in this world, or giving tips now? I don't know if I agree with the idea of giving tips. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't let that get... I feel like that's something I shouldn't go spreading around the world. I don't know. Oh, Tadaima. Oh, cool. They brought her here. Cool. Enemy combatant. Round 1. Not fight. Took me a good while to convince her, even with my sales expertise. Sales expertise? I hate to cause trouble, but I really felt uncomfortable at the thought of seeing Jam. How did you manage her? How did you manage? I tried telling you and Macaron's dignity? What? Or what now? I came on the condition that you and Macaron serve all of your guests with a meow on the end of your sentence. Ah! No! Okay, that's definitely I can definitely feel in the Japanese version they're obviously ending words with nya here. You really shouldn't have promised her that without checking with us first, nya. Exactly, nya. Background and I aren't that easy, you know, nya. It's not fair that we're the only ones about to say nya, is it? Nya. He suggested it, so you should say it too, nya. Sorry, but I'm a wolf. Glubbing nya is like a tech upgrade. How does that tech upgrade work? What are we upgrading from? I wonder what we're upgrading from. Upgrading from the lack of it? Is it like Metroid where you suddenly have like no weapon and then you have a weapon? Is it like suddenly having a weapon all of a sudden like in an RPG? It's impossible for me to meow. Oh nonsense, you can go oh, just become a cat with me then. Meow. These ears are the only things I have to remember my late father by. Wait, how's that work? How's that work? Why aren't you meowing? Oh, reasons? Cute, huh? You have me to thank for that. Alright, you two. Now kiss and make up. Tart asked me to come here. She asked me too. What is going on? My job here is done, so I'm going. Aren't you just gonna stay for one cup of tea? No, I'll leave it for the evening. No, don't leave it for the evening. Okay, fine. Don't forget to keep meowing, yeah? Have a good day, yeah? You sound like an evil witch's cat. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. That's fine, that's fine. So, what's going on? Why have you brought us here? They're trying to get us to make up. I feel bad making two people who are younger than me worried like this. It's nothing to feel bad about. Well, we won't interfere. Then why bring us here? We thought it'd be nice to provide you with some tea, snacks, and cuteness so you can enjoy yourself somewhat while you're duking it out while fighting in Boko. Yeah. That clueless journalist has already paid for you to... Yeah. Oh my gosh? You mean Kemono? He's already paid. Wow, he's footing our bill? Strong tea with herbs for fatigue. I kind of forget. Something special? Oh, they're gonna make iced tea. Cool their heads. Ooh, they're gonna make iced tea. I should save here though. I should save here, I think. Kete! Now what in the world was her favorite? Ruhuna Sakura Blossom. Sakura Blah. That could work. Yeah. How does the ice work here, I wonder? Pour. Dang, they got special. These are fancy. This is a really fancy looking glass of tea. I wonder how much it must have costed to like produce those. Teacups in every color of the rainbow. I completely forget. Because I have the memory. Okay, don't gotta blend it all. Oh, clear tea. Well, any clear tea should do, right? No, not any clear tea. However, this should be fine. How you doing? I am doing well. How are you doing? Rokuyon, welcome, welcome. This should be good, right? Iced tea? Is this something special? Ice cubes? It's delicious, but why iced tea in winter? Here you go. Iced tea kind of takes me back, actually. The blend feels different. Is it because of the temperature? Yeah, because I forgot your tea. Well, because we don't have your favorite tea here. Doesn't it take you back, though? Back where? Before the pandemic, I'm guessing? When we first arrived here, Mallow would make this for us after an argument. Oh yeah! This was originally Mallow's iced tea set. She was pretty snippy, always telling me, "Why don't you go cool off?" What a strange coincidence. But it's not. Nyah! Sis was brooding today while reading Mallow's letter. Nyah! A letter from Mallow? Hello, Souffle from Nick. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She wrote all about you and she finished with, "Please look after everyone at Lobet." Yeah. Plus, the ice making kit is one she used. Kemono gave it to me. Yeah. Me. Ow. So you're both feeling calmer, meow? Meow? I think so. I couldn't find the right time to say this because of the whole meowing thing, but I've actually been pretty calm since I arrived. You can stop now, bless your heart though. Thank you, meowing is tough. Here's the drink I wanted to serve you. Your only job now is to enjoy your time together. Yummiest. I want to eat bakery things. Bakery things are so bad for like your digestive system. No, bakery stuff is so bad for you, but I want to eat some more of it. I wonder how much like people who live to 100 eat like bakery food. I know there's the crazy ladies who, or was it just one of them who drank Coca-Cola every single day and lived to like age 110 or something crazy like that. I wonder if I can do that with like baked goods. I went to King of the Journeys and realized it won't be long before I'm buried there and forgotten too. When I thought about you living alone in a world without me, I worried about you and I didn't want to know what to do. Then I thought about Mallow and Guimauve, together but apart even while they were still alive. How nice that was. Are you stupid? That was not nice. That was not nice. They were in pain the whole time. I knew it was impossible, but I just couldn't keep my cool. I like Scone, but she's so clueless. Today, I remembered the iced tea, and it felt like Mallow was laughing at me from beyond, helped me calm down right away. I guess this is what I get for doing things that aren't like me, huh? Yes. When I thought of Mallow, something different came to mind. How so? I was sad when she died, so I tried my best not to think about it. The same went for you. I didn't want to think about you leaving me, so I tried to focus only on the past and the present. But the more memories you have after someone's gone, the more they'll live on in your heart. Yeah, I mean... I kind of get that because I mentioned yesterday that I had like a friend pass away like 5 years ago, and we didn't really speak a whole lot in like the few years leading up to that, but we used to talk like all the time. We had finally just started talking to each other again, and then she passed away, and all I could think was like, I wish I had spoken to her somewhere. And so I really don't understand, like, you know, deliberately spending time like not talking with people. You're just gonna wish you talked to them somewhere. I think of Mallow and everything she said and everything she was. I think we are both trying to live in the now while keeping our eyes on the past. You were too caught up in the future while I turned away from it. Yeah, I suppose so. Well, I think you just hit the nail on the head. Wow! Finally, Scones realized how silly she was being. For now, we smile and bear it. The hermits were spot on, huh? The hermits? Who are the hermits? Is this where she dies then? I'm so surprised after like one of the characters just like passing away, and I'm just expecting the other characters to start just like dropping dead too. So that's what happened the past few days, huh? I'm flat broke thanks to Keisha's bottomless pit of his stomach. Oh, they're catching back up together. That's really good. They're catching back up. That's good. Reality truly is stranger than fiction. Thanks to the memories, letting cooler heads prevail. Yay! I can just picture Mallow smiling like the cat that got the cream, and Gimolov being his sarcastic self. It's almost 4 o'clock. What are you talking about? It's 8:47 over here. They've been speaking for 4 whole hours? Wow, it's just like when I stream. Cool, now what do I buy here? Gentleman's choice. Is there a similar sounding like whiskey of some sort, or like bourbon or something for like a similar sounding name, like Maker's Mark, I guess? Maker's Mark, but a little more closer to this. Oh wow. Well, it's empty now, but I was drinking a Japanese beer, so I'll just grab a whiskey. What the heck? Or maybe it's more like a whiskey or like a bourbon, I don't know. Mosey on home. Chores are probably piled up since today wasn't a day off. I'll help on account of it being my fault. Just a little longer. Did they switch? Yeah, she got clingy all of a sudden. Thank you very much, Gimolov. In honor of Gimolov, I will go eat Gimolov. Where can I just like eat Gimolov? Where to buy? Sold here. Marshmallow products. Marshmallow products. No. Where do I get like actual like French traditional Gimolov? What the? Wait, there's actually like a like the BelgianMart.com. Wait, that's actually. Wait a second. I could actually buy stuff from here. Maybe. I love Belgian food. I want to eat more Belgian food. Shipments to the US are temporarily suspended due to... Gosh freaking dang it. Can't have nothing. Can't have nothing. Hmm. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go drink some tea then. Oh, that's right. Christmas in 3 days. Oh my gosh, are the characters gonna start to wear like Santa hats on the day, I wonder? That could be really cute. I want to see that. Then again, I just remembered though, Valhalla was also in December, at least based in December. I feel like I remember it. What were the dates for Valhalla actually? Wasn't it all in December? Yeah. December 13th to December 31st. Wow, it's just like Valhalla. It's like Valhalla, but without the alcohol and with the tea. And looking cozy and whatnot. Tadaima! Okaini! I feel like my mouse clicking is getting pretty loud, I wonder. What did she ask? Don't you have any... What's for dinner tonight? Do you have anything better to ask? Like, what happened with Scone and Jam? I could see that much just by looking at your self-satisfied expressions. Well done, you two. Doya, do you mind the cow? Oh, thanks to you. Foo. I don't know about that. I just had the bait and reeled him in, and the bait was you two. Not sure about me. Doya. Thank you for the sickeningly sweet display of cuteness. I'm feeling full now. Sickeningly sweet. Too sweet. Too sweet. Now I have a cavity. Thank you so much. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Gochi-so-sama deshita. Nope. She was up super late. I think that's no good. You gotta go to bed. You gotta go to bed now. Now that it's solved, I'm super chill. My sleepiness is going through the roof. I can take care of the chores and housework. Though the thought of leaving anything to a klutz like you scares me. Rude. Rude. Too rude. She's so rude. She's always rude. A rude dude, but not a rude dudette. A rude dude. You were up really late last night. Was she? My responsibilities as a manager. You deserve another present. Whoa! Guess I'm gonna save here then. I'm gonna run through all these save files. Another lucky cat. Wow. Well, I've already missed out on all of the other lucky cats, so what the heck. No, I'll skip on the lucky cats. Iced tea, wow! It's kind of feeling a little imasara nagara, a little way too late now that in September I'm thinking about some iced tea. Well, it's gonna get warmer over here a month from now, or a week from now, so maybe then I'll go make some iced tea if I feel like it. I probably won't. What is the usual plan? Doors and Malvine. I wonder if using the keyboard will be a little bit less annoying than me clicking the mouse constantly, but I don't know how you're supposed to play games like this usually. I'm like click, 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 but the keyboard would be even louder, I'm pretty sure. Yamamoto Genki-tsu-san, welcome. Welcome, welcome, hello, hello. Expanding our tea leaf and herb selection, true. Think of it as a gift for letting me stay here. Oh. By the way, yeah, she's got to go to bed earlier. She's got to go to bed early now. What, she's gonna go check her inventory? Check her inventory? No rest for the wicked. No rest for the wicked. I wonder what the original Japanese was in that line. Kete! I can't get enough of that. Arara, Tencho-san wa taihen da. Nara kini sezu sono youji o shimasete ikina yo. 私はここで少しお茶をの酔いに浸ってから寝に上がることにするから。コンフィグです。I see. 決定です。No rest for the wicked is. It's definitely a lovely English phrase. I like it. 前にそよびる猫の缶、がお酒の缶みたいに見える。あ、そうそうそう。先ほどこれ、まさにこれを、飲んでいた。本当に飲んでいた。これが本当に好き。ベルギー系を、ビールが好き。ね、やっぱり猫は猫で。まあ、でも飲み終わったから、自分の、ゴミ袋に。Doing what you're doing, okay? Righto. Righto. What's Keish thinking? She's reading a book. The ears! Oh, it came off. What do you mean it came off? Oof, my ears are starting to fall apart. Ah, and I don't have any spares. Ah! Oh, Tart, you're such a scatterbrain. Did your ear just come off? I have no idea what you're talking about. No, you're not getting out of this. She's pursuing it. I can already feel the Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright music for Pursuit. カフェインなのにお酒が置いてあるのが、ミーネコだけがちょっと、カフェインの不審者だぞ。ミーネコは、なんだろう、アメリカでは、BYOB、Bring Your Own Beer、自分のビールを自分で、連れてってという、システムはいろんなレストランにあるし、カフェにはそういう、そういうことはあんまりないけど、ミーネコはそういうことをしてるかな。That was really clumsy. So, why are you putting on an act? Why wear those fake ears? I didn't want to be ostracized by the Kemominis for being a regular old human. Oh, so she's a regular old human. Okay. So there's another human here. Cool. The people in Labit would never do that. But maybe there's a different reason why everyone's nice to you. And what would that be? Because you're such a cutie. Says a cutie! I'm not as cute as you, so I can't afford to be myself around the others. I don't know. I'm really into cute. And I'm really into cute. I'm honestly not that much into like tomboy characters too much. But she's cute. She's quite cute. You look like a freaking model. That is true. I'm not talking about appearance. I don't have the strength you do to live as a human among the community. What does that have to do with cuteness? That's why I'd really appreciate it if you could keep this between us. Of course I can keep it a secret. But, thank you. On that note, I'm going to bed. I've got so many questions! You're tired, right? And I am too. Can't this talk wait until another night? I guess, but now it's gonna be bugging me. Just wait until tomorrow night. Ah, fine. Promise? Promise. Okay, good night for real this time. I'm not even feeling as sleepy anymore. Oh. The collapse of governments worldwide. The rise of burgeoning communes headed by corporations and civilian associations. Oh my gosh. Do various corporations fund the communes? I guess that makes sense actually, because you definitely need capital for some of these things, but like, oh my gosh, how's our, I'm just imagining the Coca-Cola funded commune. The far off commune funded by Pepsi. 80% of the world's population is already gone. The rampant conspiracy theories that continue to plague those who remain. The beginning, 1 year since the beginning, huh? That's cool. Alright, time to go to bed. Time to go to bed. Alright, it's bedtime. It's bedtime. Go to bed. She tweeted a BGM で夜のくつろぎタイムの意味わかる。本当になんか落ち着かせるような BGM になんかもうよく言ってるけど、このゲームの作曲家は日本の方のスネイルズハウスなんだ。海外では人気はそのアーティストに人気があるけど、なんだろう、その方の音楽をずっと好きだったね。もう10年間ほど方の音楽ずっと音楽好きなんだ。ひろきさん、ウェルカム。ファミネコ。今日も仕事で仕事頑張っていや無理せずに無理しない程度で頑張ってね。あとはなんだろう、前にはよく見てたけど、ツイッターではなんだろう、ゆるファイトというゆっくりなんだろう、ゆるい感じでファイトの感じかな。そういうゆるファイトが個人的に好きかも。Good morning. Looking tired. A bunch of stuff happened last night, so I had trouble falling asleep. Is that why you slept in a little later? Don't worry about her. What do you know? What do you know? But if those ears are fake, then why do they move? Why do they move like that? Why do they move like that? They must have an internal clock like a rooster. And here, that's your wolf telling me. Are you sure you're not a chicken? Maybe I should make my next ears chicken ones. You can't change your color of ears. Are you crazy? You okay, Tart? You're kind of overreacting. It's nothing at all. Don't want to be too cute after all. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, it's nothing like tarts then. Alright, I better have to head up to work. Oh my gosh. レトロな時代からあるパソコンゲームで聞いたことあるような曲、朝になるとこんな感じが流れるし。ああ、そうなんだ。どんなゲームなのか本当に気になる。興味津々。まあでもやっぱりこの音楽とこのドット絵の表現はやっぱりレトロな時代のあれにPC98 かな。Have a good thing. やっぱり朝にぴったりの音楽かもね。Huh, but you were kind of giving off the vibe that you wanted Kishi out of the house ASAP. Did you two get into an argument or something? No, everything is totally normal. Well, if you're not fighting, then it's none of my business. Oh, we're not fighting, don't worry. Oh, but something did happen, didn't it? Don't ask me about this anymore, it's embarrassing. You're lousy at hiding things, sis. As long as it's not something negative, I won't pry. Okay. I do like the idea of suddenly shipping them or something, though. It's not hurting anyone or causing trouble. Then I won't prod you anymore about it. I'm blessed with a little sister who not only is cute but also understands me. You should thank your lucky stars. Let's see, what have I not served yet? I've literally never eaten a Mont Blanc before. If you talk to me about a Mont Blanc, I'm just gonna be like, the Final Fantasy character? If you say Mont Blanc, I'm gonna be like, isn't that the Moogle from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance? Anyway. Man, it'd be so cool if we actually added that to Switch Online. I would play the heck out of that actually. When I'm bored and I'm on the go or something. When I feel like lying down on a couch and playing lazy time-killing games on a Switch. For now, for me, that's like a bunch of retro Yu-Gi-Oh games. Right to the sleepiness. You're the only one feeling sleepy though. Kemono shock. Oh boy, does someone grow some new ears? Oh boy, what's the shock here? Oh no. That's gonna be an interesting story beat. Okay, what about Kokando? They have Mont Blanc but no tiramisu, sad times. I don't know actually, they might not though. You're right, there is no tiramisu. That is weird actually. I have had tiramisu so many times, but I've never had Mont Blanc before. I wonder if anyone's ever had Mont Blanc before. I'm kinda curious. Hello, Leona. Wait, I was gonna go check their people ratings. Still just 2.5 hearts. Wow, full hearts with Kish, yay! Full hearts with scones. Yeah, this is absolutely not gonna work out with well, we'll see here actually. I bet I can go from two hearts to like 3 maybe, I don't know. Seems she hasn't grown a tail yet, so Keisha's not gonna die anytime soon, and that's good. For a lot of other reasons. Macaron is probably going to pass away a month or two from now, which I feel like that's gonna be like the tragedy at the end of the game or something. That I feel everything is leading towards that. Scone as well. And then Blunts maybe as well. But the others are probably good, I guess. Sheesh. Dang, how's he getting all the money for the delicious teas and the scrumptious snacks? Man, I've been thinking lately, if there's a similar like post-apocalyptic world going on like here, then I'm doomed. Because like, how do I like buy all the synthesizers I want to buy then? If the world like economy collapses or something, how am I gonna afford the synthesizers I want to get? How am I going to afford anything? Upvote. Thank you, Irino Soko no Mikan. セイジンさんのであと高評価ありがとう。パパラバーパパラバーパパラバーパパラバー。I'm pretty sure. Oh, I still don't have Vera to leave. Man. I'd love to attack. I'm gonna add some Moi Moi Kyun. Add some Moi Moi Kyun. You buy in advance of crises. That just sounds like panic buying to me. Is panic buying also? I don't know. I thought panic buying was a bad thing to do. I don't know. I also don't know if I have the money for that though. I count on having the money to buy stuff later and not now, but I guess... Okay, so when the crisis happens, when the apocalypse happens, I'll have all the synthesizers and no sufficient electricity for them. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess when that happens, I'm gonna want like an acoustic guitar instead of like an electric guitar. Ooh, I love my classical guitar though. Oh my gosh, a classical guitar is gonna be so good. I'm gonna invest in like flamenco and like classical Spanish guitar work. Sounds so good. I want to do that. Oh, that's all right. Is it really? Is it really? My Q powers. Everything was all right. Wow. Speak of the devil. I love these funny little English phrases. The more I think about them, like speak of the devil or no rest for the wicked. There's so many funny phrases about like evil. I'm getting into like the habit now of like searching the stuff I wanna buy like every day now, several times a day. Like surely now I think what I want the most right now is like a Korg 01 RW, so the rack version of the 01. I need it, I want it, but it's like so uncommon. Other than that, I don't really know. I might want to get like a special Roland of some sort that can do some older Mega Man stuff though. That could be nice. Like S3330 or UT220 or something. Speak of the devil and he will appear. Evil prevails when good men do nothing. Yeah, there's a lot of those phrases, huh? The sibling squabble is all sorted out now. You and Mrow. It's embarrassing to say, but thank you. I owe you on both of you. I would have thought the more embarrassing part was the fact that you're still getting into arguments with your sister at your age. That is a little... Grrr. But I'm relieved. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny. The older you get, you don't get really into arguments with your siblings as much. I'm glad you've gotten bit by the gear bug when you started saying you only want one thing. I don't know, because, I mean, I guess it's more like, I don't know. When I had a guitar, I was like, well, I'm cool with this, like, $100 guitar that's not good. I'm cool with just this. I really wasn't, because every time I tried to do, something more hard rock or metal, there's no humbucklers, there's only single coil pickups, which means they get really noisy, so I'm constantly editing out my song to get rid of like the silent parts. But I was kind of coping with it, like I don't need to get anything more, but now it's like, well, hold on. I have one instrument that's used in a lot of video game songs, but now I want another synthesizer that's used in a lot of other songs. I don't know. I'll eventually hit like a limit where it's like, okay, I can cover most video games with this, I think. And I don't know why I'm doing this exactly. I think part of my logic is that once I get past the like video game remixing kind of bug that I'm in right now, I'm probably gonna want to like use the same synthesizers to make my own music. Imagine, I know a few music makers I've seen on YouTube that have like a lot of like older Sony or like Nintendo or like Sega like common synthesizers used in their music. Not necessarily like 90s, 2000s emulating jungle D&D people, but also other people just kind of going for that like quirky, I guess, vibe of some sort. And I think I'll try to do something similar. I'm just really familiar with those with a lot of those sounds, and I kind of want to keep working with them in a way, I guess. That's like more of a long-term thought, though. I am going to... I didn't particularly do a great job, but like 6, 7, 8 years ago, I used to write a lot of music, and I didn't know how social media worked, so I was constantly making music to like for like nobody to listen to because I didn't know anything about discovery. I didn't realize, you know, that derivative works were a really good way for people to like find out about you. And so now that's like all I can think of is like, well, derivative works are also fun. Actually, I want to do this song in this style, or I want to make a cover. I want to make a remaster of this song, or this or that. And so I'm gonna do a lot of that, I think, and that's the big short term. And then eventually I'll make original stuff again. Well, I don't know. Maybe I can do something. Maybe I can make my own, like, you know, lo-fi opening or something. I'll make my own opening music and closing music at some point, but we are not there. That is a very far down the line thing. It's been a good few years. I've been away from music for quite a while. I need to get myself back into it, and this is a good way of easing back into it. That is a conversation I'm going to almost certainly repeat a dozen more times, and I'm going to tire myself out doing it, but whatever. I'll continue to do it. Yeah, they've got to be... yeah. Passion like yours is a good thing to treasure, especially when you have a vision. I feel like it's a burden, but... it would be less of a burden if I felt like I wasn't constantly fighting for time throughout the day for it. Well, I also have video games I want to play, too. I do want to get through a backlog of a lot of video games, and I do want to get familiar with a lot of video games that use similar synthesizers, so I can like I just wanna find good music too. But But honestly, I don't know, having a job takes so much time away from this stuff that it's just it's constant like fighting with the schedules and grr. Let me do stuff. One problem is people who get popular doing derivative works have pigeonholed themselves when their original works don't get the same level of interest. There's a strong urge to chase an audience in the algorithm. I've heard of that a lot, and I've thought about that a lot too. And I think I don't know if I've ever seen a derivative works artist who actually gets more views on their original works. But I don't know. That's just kind of a general fact for me. I know there's exceptions to the rule, but I do feel like the rule generally is that the original stuff always gets less views. But still, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff like that in general content. Like, I mentioned this yesterday, but I didn't want to do ASMR because if I did ASMR streams a lot, then sure, that would probably get me a lot more viewers, but only for the ASMR streams. I'm sure, like, some of them would convert into watching my regular streams too, but they'd want me to, you know, probably go do more ASMR than I do. I don't know. I guess it depends on some things, but honestly, as far as being like a VTuber itself goes, and like an image of like what I want to, I guess, be or like recognized as, being recognized as like someone who just really likes video game music and not to like try to do derivative stuff, that's not too bad, I think. And I'm sure I'll do original stuff that not many people listen to by comparison, but it's whatever. I'm going to hope one day or another I'll find 1,000 true fans, and then I don't care about anything past that. I'll eventually, one day, probably hit a certain point and then be like, alright, I'm good. I don't need any more success than this. I don't care. I'm tired of chasing the ladder. I'm done. I'm just gonna do my own stuff now. I'm guilty of watching ASMR VTubers gameplay stream because I felt deep sympathy for them. Was it that bad by comparison? Like, were their views that bad? Because in my experience, sometimes, yeah, but that's so awkward. Yeah. Like, I don't know what I want to do with my voice because, like, I think my voice does work for ASMR to a decent degree, but, like, I don't know because, yeah, I'm gonna get people who only stick around for the ASMR streams for obvious reasons. I don't know. If I ever became like one of my like VTuber Oshis several years ago used to mostly do like ASMR streams only for members, and that's something I think I would do if anything. Just hoping you finally the time it works out for you. Yeah, my goal as a VTuber used to be doing this full time, but not only was I stupid about how I was going about how to make that, you know, work out, I think in general it was probably also just impossible in the first place. We'll see what happens. I would be so unstoppable though. Like if I had infinite free time, I would legitimately like wake up at like a consistent hour probably maybe, and then I mean I know just saying that doesn't instill a lot of confidence, but like I really do get like a consistent schedule sometimes. At some points in my life I've like self-instilled a consistent, usually it's like waking up at 9 in the morning or 10 in the morning, a little later, maybe 11, but I'll pick something and I'll wake up and I'll do a little bit of work, I'll get coffee, a little bit of work, I'll go for a walk. I got the schedule in my brain. I'll do music. And I'll set like, you know, deadlines throughout the day. I am capable of this. I just don't have the time for it. Why does it feel like half of my streams nowadays are just talking about what I want to do as a VTuber, even though I'm probably never going to do it? So awkward. Of course she's slacking off. She's gone. Oh, no, she's not slacking off. hell is that any different from slacking off? You know, I was thinking earlier today about slacking off actually causes me stress, actually. And that, like, if I'm at work and I'm looking at my phone instead, I'm just, like, constantly stressing out about, like, oh gosh, I need to do work though, I need to do work, 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 I need to do work. Stop looking at your phone and do work. I need to do work! Looks at phone anyways. It's dreadful. Slacking off is stressful work, actually. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's so stupid. I have once again forgotten what she prefers. Warm the body, huh? Warm the... There you go. I wonder what the various endings are for this. I wonder if there's like endings in which you can actually prevent like a character's death or something. That would be quite the wildest. The wildest kind of, you know, ending split. Is today your last chance to see Kimo? What do you mean? Well, he only comes on clear days and it's going to get cloudy and snowy soon. When I say bright days, I'm talking about lucky days, not just the weather. Oh, sorry for the misunderstanding. So I plan to keep coming on any day that I feel is particularly auspicious. Phew! I hear that you had been enjoying a cup of hot wine every night for the past while. Wait a second. Hot wine? I have never had hot wine in my entire life. Wait, do people actually drink hot wine? I'm assuming it's probably wine in the Japanese version too, but... Hot wine. Yeah, it's hot wine. Do people drink wine hot? Mulled wine. Oh, no. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I know somebody who makes, what is it called? There's... No, yeah, Christmas markets. Yeah. I know this one. Spiced wine, mulled wine. Also, there's, wassail. Yeah. I know somebody who makes, wassail when it's really cold outside around, like, December, and I like that. It's really... Yeah, actually, yeah. I love this kind of drink, actually. It's like spice and it's hot and it's like also really like warm on a cold day. It's so good. Okay, now I want it to be cold just so I can drink hot stuff and it tastes extra good. True, it's December. Actually, not alcoholic. I'm drunk on this atmosphere. So she's only drunk on the atmosphere? There aren't any shops that serve liquor in here, are there? Well then, what are you? Officially, the restaurants here can only serve you a certain amount of alcoholic beverages, but there's no limit to what one can enjoy at home. Well, the hot wine they serve at the Sleeping Rabbit is actually made from grape juice. Kinderwein, they call it. I want to go to a Christmas market in Germany. I want to go to one of them. I was going to do that this year, but then I died in a tornado. Something to do with public safety. But I heard that it's because Mayor Colette is a complete lightweight. Oh my gosh, I love the trope of like a mayor being a complete lightweight. I went to a festival in Japan once, and it was in a rural village. I was meeting a friend of mine who was teaching Japanese there, and She was upset because the village tradition was that girls could not participate in the running ceremony. And it was something that, you know, was like in the traditional rules of the village basically. But then the village mayor got really drunk, really hammered, and he was like talking to her like, "You want to go running? You want to go running? Here you go." And she was just allowed to run suddenly. That's beautiful. I love that trope so much. I call it a trope, but it actually happened in real life. Are tropes still tropes in real life? But they're still called tropes, right? Oh well. Life is just a really boring sitcom, isn't it? Isn't life just a TV show basically with like no viewers and really boring content? Boo! Get this off the air. The reviews are terrible. I'll have you know I work hard. He does seem really funny to bully, actually. She does seem really funny. Really fun to bully. I wonder if I'm fun to bully. I think I am fun to bully. Probably. I wouldn't know. I'm too serious on stream. Let's get crazy. Let's go crazy. Let's get crazy. I'll see you again on another bright day then. Wow, there's no customers here. No customers. An empty shop. Oh, I wish I had the tea that Gullet likes. I do the tea that Blintz likes, though. Wonder why those two are always together. It has been a good few days, about 3 days. I'm not sure that's long enough to count as a while. Turned out the suspicious character was just one of Soleil's investigators. Sorry, Soleil? Soleil. Soleil? Who is Soleil? Isn't Soleil the... No. The Dark Souls guy is Soleil... I forgot the rest. Oh, cool. I can make ice stuff now. Uva tea. Unfortunately, I don't got that. I have no clue. I guess he likes a fragrant... No, he likes astringency. Which is the same for all of them. Ah, dang it. I'll just give him like... Okay, and then... I could use anti-allergy right now. My mouth was like kind of itchy before the stream started. Because of the allergies. Well, this isn't quite what he's looking for, but we'll just throw it at him. Here's your tea, customer. Smells like grapes. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but it's not gonna smell like grapes. What? It smells like grapes, I wonder. How about both of you be disappointed because we lack the ingredients you're looking for? I'm missing something. A sip of rum. I wonder if he'd enjoy it. The tea and sweets are making me feel at peace. Great job today, Otsukare-sama. What's been keeping you busy? I want to see them stand up. I want to see all the characters standing up in full portrait. Because I think not just Quiche, but also Blintz are showing off their tummy. I want to see it. I want to see it. Sounds complicated. Inspecting the equipment and reconfirming guidelines when an infraction occurs. Reproducing deliverables and meeting key performance indicators. Big words. I know big words too. I've seen firsthand how hard the mayor works for a lot, but he doesn't rest for an instant. I truly respect what he does. Ugh. After all, when it comes to patrols, defense, and evacuation protocols, time is of the essence. By the way, the investigator from Soleil was nothing but courteous. They pose absolutely no threat to our commune. We had nothing to worry about. Ho ho ho. Ho 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 ho. I love a joyous Oji-san that goes ho 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 ho. Stocking up on things while I've got no money. I can't stock up on nothing. Back to business. Sure, I'll grab cream cheese, I suppose. That's all enough money to buy anything next time. Why am I yawning so early? It's not even 10 o'clock. No more arguments. But of course, all of Abed knew there was trouble in paradise. Word traveled fast, especially since Gon was making a scene in town every night, drowning her sorrows in hot wine. It wasn't really hot wine though. I'm gonna give that sister mine an earful when I get home. That's it. I'm making Scone swear off all liquor from now, even the non-alcoholic kinds. Even the non-alcoholic ones. Everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. I had a problem with alcohol in my younger days. It caused me nothing but heartache. Oh. I guess all people do silly things when they're young, even you. I wish I could attribute it all to my foolish youth and leave it in the past. But no, some mistakes last a lifetime. No apple cider and mead. Alcohol's much scarier than I thought. Ooh. I would at least try like zero. What if I drink like alcohol-free hard seltzer? How about I take a drink that is like, this should not be alcohol, and then take the alcohol out of it. Wouldn't that be funny? Isn't just water with extra steps at that point? Getting drunk off the bubbles. Yeah, well, there's White Claw, right? White Claw, the like hard seltzer. Come on, you can do this, translator bot. White Claw. There you go. Light call, the hard seltzer, yeah. So get the alcohol out of it so that it's like calorie-free beer that exists. No, it's alcohol-free beer. I'm done. I'm gonna make sure she gets her life back on track. Life back on track? It's so weird to hear them talk about life back on track when they've got like 20 days left of their life. It's gone. I have to get her. Have to step our big sister game up. Just sounds funny. It was pretty inventive. Yeah, it's kind of backwards. Yeah. I could do like, you take like the alcoholic, you take alcoholic iced tea, and then take the alcohol out of it. So then it's just regular, like, it's just regular iced tea again with like a slight kick to it. Yeah, I would appreciate the novelty, just for the novelty. Novelty is always fun. Novelty is always fun. What kind of animal is he? He's like he's got those crazy tufts on his ears. I want to touch them. Novelty is good tea. Novelty of a novelty. Lockdown supplies and cold weather goods were selling like hotcakes. Everyone must be stocking up since it's going to snow again this week. It's gonna snow? No scone. Scone's not gonna work. Scone's gonna keep slacking off and going here. Scone is gonna keep slacking off and it's gonna be wonderful. Okay, I wanna hear about quiche. Go to bed, little sister, get out of here. I wanna talk to quiche. I wanna hear about the quiche little ear fiasco. I'll need more than one night to tell it, and you'll have to get some tissues ready. There won't be a dry eye in this place. Oh wow, story of tragedy. I'm not sure if you're being serious or not. Oh come on, would I ever lie to you? I guess we all tell white lies now and again. That's just part of being human. Then maybe a little bribery will restore your faith in me. The lucky cat again. I'm gonna go the Veritable Leaf just because I'll finally be able to give Kemono the drinks he wants. You're up too late. 8 hours? When was the last time I got 8 hours of sleep? I don't know. Did something happen between you two after I went to bed last night? Kishi, if my sister's being a pain, just say the word. Don't blame me, I didn't do anything. We just talked so much the time got away from us is all. Actually, I'd say you didn't do nearly enough talking. That's why my mind was racing all night long. What did you say? Anyway, yeah, sure. Tea time. TV time! The manager is so worn out. She guess the manager prefers milky herbs to warm the body or herbs to aid relaxation and aid sleep. Odds! Oh, it's just a million like cute to it too.
お待たせしました。
I don't think you added enough herbs, sis. This is to help you, but don't start cutting corners all of a sudden. Oh, there were 3 whole herbs there. What are you talking about? 3 whole herbs. Definitely none. Get him while the tea's keeping you warm. But Keith, we promised to chat more. I wanna pick up. What's so interesting? Care to share? Come on, Tar, play it cool. Just say it's a secret. It's about why I'm living on the road. Same as what you asked before. The one you couldn't fit in one night, and especially not without crying? As much as I want to put this to bed, I do feel like this is worth staying up for. Okay, I'll give you the short version then. You're a lot more blasé about this than I thought you'd be. I'm looking for my dad, who should be in the next country over. Mom gave me a letter addressed to him before she died. We're going to the mountains to get there. I heard that some of the other roads are being blocked off by some unsavory communes. Crossing the mountains is the safest route now, or it would be if it wasn't winter. I have no idea if my father's looking. I know he was a researcher for the World Health Organization though, so he's lucky enough to have good doctors. He's alive at the very least. Be a shame if he's already kicked the bucket. He tried to make things work on his end. I just don't care enough for him to do the same. Anyway, that's why I'm on the road. I wasn't trying to hide it anyway. Think you two can sleep easy now? Sure! I can't say what I'm still curious about. Oh, I'll be sleeping like a log tonight. I want to hear about the ears! Weren't you the one who wanted to go to bed early? Don't listen to the habit. Sure. Night. Yeah, sure. Good night. Talk, Quiche. I'll have to ask her about it tomorrow night. Supposedly, some of the specific days for some of the specific stations will unlock certain items in the glossary and certain achievements. Bestials decline. Interference with factory construction efforts have ceased. The supply of tablets in circulation has been... The tablets are the currency. You need to make more of those so you can pay for things. Wow, it's now Christmas Eve. Any Santa hats today? I slept. That sure is the face you're making. There's something bothering me, but I don't know what to do about it. Why don't you tell your cute, adorable, and super talented little sister all about it? I know I can always talk to you about anything, but not this. It's someone else's secret. I don't have the right to tell you. To be clear, that someone else is me. Should you be telling her that? It's fine. I trust Macron. Also, it's not fair to put you through all this stress. Oh. Ginger tea and gingerbread cookies for the lot of them. I want gingerbread cookies. Maybe we'll go to bed earlier tonight. Can't have you making mistakes at work because you're distracted all day. I'll make sure to explain everything in great detail. Cool. I wanna know. Getting the full story out of you for sure. I want the full story. I want the full story. Why is she a fake Kemono? Okay, what does he think I want to make? What do I want to make today? I don't really care about cherry pie. I never really did. Fruit tart is a little interesting. That is a smorgasbord. That is like every single fruit. That is every single fruit. What do you mean mixed berries? There's a banana here. There's a kiwi here. Those aren't berries. Hello, Flamingo. School homework? What school homework? Ooh, kanere. I haven't had this in so long. I want it. I wonder what actual impact selecting what dessert has on the day. Can you music a bit louder? Okay, fine. I'll lower it. Thank you. Fruit tart. Christmas Eve. Oh boy. Where are the Santa hats? Okay, now I finally got every single ingredient for tea that Gimov likes. Finally. I wonder if they're gonna actually have the shop open on Christmas Day. I don't know though, cause I'm pretty sure in Japan everything is still open on Christmas Day like it's a normal work day, but I wonder if it would well, I don't know what Europe would do actually. Yeah, I don't know. I assume those days are still off in Europe. I don't know though. I don't know though. Fruit tart fits giving the missing fruit cake bars. I'm also curious about fruit cake actually. Fruit cake I think I've seen the other day in a store. I feel like I've had fruit cake before and it was actually pretty okay, but like I know I watched a few cartoons that always made fun of it. The blend Mallow liked. I don't know if I have the blend Mallow liked. Darjeeling and Nettle. Oh, it's their anniversary. That's so touching. That's so touching. But yeah, I guess it makes sense. Lovely fragrance. Would you call it divine even? Any plans for later? Work mainly. Must be hard to unwind and enjoy the holidays with so much on your plate. Cleanup day before New Year's, and medical checkups and new arrivals after. It's just one thing after another. I know some people joke and would say that's, oh, it's job security. Will you be closed for the holidays? Oh, 365 days of the year. Very hard worker. I'm happy as long as I get to keep running the cafe with Macaron. Oh, I do wonder how long that is for. Could she still run the place by herself? I don't know. She could, but like the vibe wouldn't be the same. Yeah, then again, that does happen in companies. They somehow do still find a way to work. I guess you could hire one of the regulars or something. We're going to the Hill of Journeys. To go on a date with Milo? That's exactly it. Cool, I got monies. This is breaking my brain. I feel like it really is December. But it's not December! Cartoons written by the same old people who dislike spinach. That's true! Spinach is so good! I actually had spinach earlier today. I actually had spinach earlier today and it was actually pretty good. It goes really well with cheese. I'd be lucky if I can find a single fruitcake around the holidays. At least places started selling panettone. I don't know what panettone is. I'm kind of curious. An Italian type of sweetbread and fruitcake. Okay. This is kind of similar. I think I saw a panettone like at the grocery store recently. Kind of curious actually. I'm gonna go searching for it. What is with those cartoons? Spinach is so good. I would legitimately just like buy spinach and just eat it raw. I don't care. Honestly, if spinach could just have the same like texture of lettuce, I would just only put spinach on the sandwich. Just say forget the lettuce, don't care. Throw spinach, I don't care. Ooh, spinach and heirloom tomatoes would be so good. I got heirloom tomatoes a few hours ago. They do hang out every now and then though. Cool. Unfortunately, an issue came up with one of the Christmas events. Galette was forced... Galette was forced... He was forced him to run off and deal with that. He was forced him to run off and deal with it. I'm trying to understand. Someone forced him to run off and deal with it. Oh, I actually don't know what the original... Well, I guess I could just like check the Japanese for this. Kette! その対応をされているので、今日は、喫茶系にいらっしゃられないと思います。明日予定しているクリスマスのイベントで、急遽トラブルがあって、He was forced to go deal with it. コンフィグです。決定。Or so I think. He was forced to run off and deal. Okay, so just drop to him. Okay. But what would Lepet do without him? I know, right? He's so cool. He got off work earlier and went straight to church to help people bake cookies for tomorrow. Yeah, Blintz is a real Galette fanboy. Let him breathe and he'll instantly start preaching the gospel of Galette at you. What do you mean fanboy? I simply give the man the respect he deserves. Yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night. Can we at least order before you start preaching again? Oh my gosh. Cool. I think I have everything you're looking for. Oh, I don't know as usual, Blend. I don't have Elder's Curry. That would have been the other gift at the end of the day. Well, shoot. A refreshing... Well, at least he's got something close at least. At least he's got something similar. I'm gonna try a fruitcake soon. I'm gonna try a fruitcake this year. It's been a few years. Mooching merchant. The mooching merchant. Fua. In terms of hours, sure, but I burned a lot more calories than usual. Adds up to the same. So, why are you two here together today? He wanted advice, but it was too heavy a topic to discuss there and then, so we gravitated to a cafe. December 26th is God's birthday. I've been racking my brains trying to think of a good present for him. That's not heavy. Well, it's difficult, but not heavy. Back to square one it is. What presents were you happy to get in the past? I would have been happy to get video games. I don't know about other people though. Handmade accessories and the like. Well, nowadays I guess I'll just be happy to get like a... I'll be happy to get socks, I guess. Shouldn't I be more reserved? Wouldn't something practical be better? At least you could use it. If you're that worried about it, then maybe you could just ask him yourself. I want it to be a surprise. Only 2 days away. Oh my gosh, good luck. Tomorrow I might just do like a music stream. Maybe, I'm not sure. But tomorrow I'm getting a new audio interface in. So hopefully I have less bugs in the middle of a stream. Another, I guess, deal with that audio interface is that I can actually plug MIDI instruments to it. There's it doesn't really improve my workflow significantly, but it does make a few things more possible that weren't possible before. I think I need to buy a... wait. No, yeah, I shouldn't need to buy another MIDI cable. What if we ask Colette what he likes for us? Just feeding her get mad gear session. Well, okay, I've needed to get new audio interface for like 3 years. And I have literally zero way to actually feed MIDI to the rack interface that I just got. This is more of a necessity. If I don't have this, I can't use the thing I just got quite well. Keep it natural though, so Blend's surprise won't be ruined. Strategy. We're on the case. So, Blentz and QC have a lot of things in common, apparently. Aside from the fact one of them is not a fan of humans and one is a human. May I ask what things? Heart, I can feel you staring holes in my ears. I was just wondering if it had to do with that. That? No, that's a whole different can of worms. Blintz is referring to our relationships with our family being similar. Sorry, what can of worms? Don't worry about it. So there's two parties here being like, hello, I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Hello? Huh? I like that the load button is a play button and that the save icon is actually like a VHS tape. I like that they went with this instead of a floppy disk. Let's see, both of us hate our moms and don't know our dads. There's a TLDR. That's the fastest way to sum it up. We were both abandoned by our mothers after the pandemic for Kemono related reasons. I was also born out of wedlock and my father was never a part of my life. Keish's father wasn't a part of hers because he was always working. But even though we have similar backgrounds, Keish came out much better and much more sociable. That's why I respect her and trust her so much. Stop, make me blush. My mom abandoned me because of, quote, Kemono reasons, and I never really knew my dad. I just knew he was some kind of researcher. What are Kemono reasons for her? She didn't say it was because she became a Kemono, so maybe there's some other Kemono related reason. I'm kind of curious now. I can't bear to watch. It's too horrible. I can't take it. So the mother said. So from there, I guess he got abandoned or something. Maybe the mom was Kemono. Maybe. I don't know why for just a split second I just imagined Hololive's Pikora's mama for a second. Humans and Kemonos just don't mix. Well, that's a little... I don't think that's true. Oh, it is true. Trust me, why else would my mother... Anyway, that's why Blintz and I are close. We're around the same age, too. I mean, Blintz, I think it's obvious here. Your mom is just a jerk. They can mix, it's just your mom sucks. Is rough in this world? Yeah, it's like it's a terminal disease or something. Around the same age, too. I thought... Hmm? But Blintz, you always speak so politely to Keish. I thought she was older for sure. Force of habit, I guess. Blintz always uses polite speech with me, too. Oh, this is probably just Desimasu. Probably just Desimasu. Keigo. Keigo damoni. Kette! I am so curious what Keisha's deal is now. Speaking politely is an odd habit. Rage coming from someone who uses polite speech with their own little sister. Wait, why would you do that? Suppose you're right. Keiko is just... I feel like I'm like used to it, but sometimes there's usage of Keiko that's just like, why are you still using Keiko? Because I see like people dating sometimes and they're still using Keiko like years into a relationship, and I'm like, you two know basically everything about each other. Why are you still being polite? What? Just... I could never understand. Probably just one of those I will never understand gaijin things. Sweet. With that, I can actually buy a thing. I'll buy the last thing I'll actually get, I guess. The other two items are a little too expensive, I think. Right, we gotta figure out what to ask Galette. You will never be Japanese. Well, I guess with Keiko, I just don't know like what the idea is, or like I don't know if I should like. I feel like if someone was like a friend of mine, but yeah, I don't know. Whenever someone keeps using Keiko with me, I'm like, I'm just gonna stop talking to you because I feel like I'm not interested in talking to you. I'm pretty sure it's like a self like protection thing, but even then it's like, okay, if you're just gonna keep using polite speech with me, then I feel like we're probably not friends, in which case I'll talk to you later, I guess. You may catch on to a plan around the surprise. Like, I guess I just think about it. I think about it as like a coworker like thing almost. Like, cool, I guess. But the dating thing is so weird to me. Oh wow. Could be worse. Could be like Korean with like seven levels of politeness. That's just wild. 7 politeness levels. Meanwhile, Chinese doesn't have that much extra. Chinese levels of like politeness is mostly just the same as like Spanish. Well, I've only taken a year of that, so I don't know, but so there's no more new guests, huh? I want a new guest to show up. I want a new guest to come bursting through the door and just start screaming and go, I am a new energetic character! I have heard Japanese acquaintances complain about polite speech use, that they felt distanced too much. Okay, so it's not just me then. Okay, interesting. I've seen a few characters in like media talk about, let's stop using Keiko. I don't need to use Keiko. I don't know. There was somebody like a few years ago, back on my Nico Nico days, who said he was like a really like huge fan of mine, and then he just kept using Keiko with me, and I was like, well, okay, actually that makes sense actually, because like I imagine like an Oshi relationship could be like that. Yeah, I can see reason that actually. The characters are weirdos. Maybe, I don't know. Christmas and new event, New Year events all piling up. I'm beat. Streamer god. They should have used Sama with me. They should have said hi Shinja Sama. Okay, let's stock up. Cackle. Alright, this is literally like the last thing I think I can buy because the other things are too expensive. Can I stop by as a customer? Sure. Yeah. Sister says she has something for me. Something called Pirates Blue? Pirates Brew, maybe? Why did I do that? It's some kind of alcohol-flavored liquid, and she said it might work in a tea recipe. Alcohol-flavored liquid that's not alcoholic? Totally fits our cute concept. Sounds great to me. Does it really? She's been getting rid of a bunch of stuff, including the Pirates Brew. Oh, she's really serious about quitting drinking. Whoa. She even said I don't have the time to be drunk if I want to cherish the time I spend with you. That's so powerful. I'm in awe. As someone who literally started drinking a cat-themed alcoholic beverage before I started my stream. Finished it like an hour ago though. Right now, I am only drinking water, as I also finish my tea. Hello, Dionysius. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gotta go back to the farm. This is a weird world in which, like, the tiger is like the one, like, running a farm, but she's not originally an animal girl at all. Good evening, Nico. How are you tonight? Reasonably good. I'm just looking at some fictional food, fictional bakery goods, fictional teas, and wishing I could indulge in them after a day of work. How are you? I'm like so hoping to hear this extra story from Quiche today. I want to know. He didn't seem as nearly as anti-human as I had heard. Are you sure? He literally said the two can't coexist. Pretty tired, but doing alright. Happy to chill with some me time. Bunga, how are you gonna make that the first comment you make in the chat today? I'm not responding to that. This game really brings out the night cravings. Oh, yeah. I am say so at this game. I'm gonna be say so at this game. I will, however, note, yes, this designer is the one who did the art for, or the designs for, Atelier Ryza, so that gives you an idea of the kind of fashion and build the main character has. I'm not gonna talk about my preferences. Nope. A little bit depressed. Oh, I wish I had advice. Unfortunately, I don't know if I have advice. The festive Christmas menu is absolutely amazing. The real festivities are tomorrow. Will the holidays affect your workload? This designer respects the girlies. Yeah, they're really cute. They're all really cute. Even the guys are, well, there's not a whole lot of them. I would say this is a pretty cute boy though. I could do with a few more cute boys though. Could do with adding a femboy to the roster. Jewelry and dolls might sell well, what with people buying last minute gifts and all. I like how the last minute gift industry exists. What would Santa bring for us? Does Santa travel to every single commune? Does Santa have Kemomimi? No, I got it. No, this is Santa. Wait, he's in his 70s? I thought he was in his 60s. Wow. Oh, Gimo's already at 3 hearts. Cool. I got a few macrostalgia stuff here, but not a whole lot. If our household Santa gets too fired up, I can't help worrying something might go hilariously wrong. Rude. I'll let Santa from Cafe K, who's clearly in the holiday spirit, pick out a gift from your living guest. Oh, let's see here. This is important, I think. Should come in handy. I know one of the regulars likes that. I don't know, think about what the place would be like if you weren't around. How come you were short on stock when you first opened anyways? It's a tea shop, but the tea leaf selection was kind of lacking. What happened there? That's what I'm saying! That's because a certain manager who's bad at math blew too much of her budget on interior decor. Okay, well, those are pretty good vibes, so I can totally see you doing that. Thanks for the laugh. Stories of her mishaps? No, that's too cruel. That's so sad. It's too embarrassing. I said no. That's right, I've been losing sleep these past few days because of Keisha's big secret. You're not getting away tonight. I've accepted my fate. Have you accepted your fate? Add herbs for sleep, huh? Cool. I truly have the memory of a goldfish. Which one was the sleepiness? There you go. Honestly, she can just rock the Molly Molly if taste becomes a problem. Which character? Wait, which character is this about? They could all rock Molly Molly though. I'm off to bed. Thank you! Sorry for the hassle. Not at all, it's just my overly sensitive sister's fault for not getting enough sleep. Nothing to do with you. Had to make it kind of a dig at her though. A dig. A dig. A dig. A dig! An insult! An insult! Yes. This translator bot really gives me trouble sometimes. I guess I should really think of alternate ways of phrasing what I want to say just to be more audible, I suppose. Okay. Now, Freudian slip on. No. The owner, but the sister carries the shop. Oh yeah, she's super Molly. She's super cute. She's super cute. Alright, now rip those ears off. Why are you pretending to be a Kamomimi? Well, I told you about my situation, right? Your mother abandoned you for Kamomimi reasons. But she abandoned me because she became a Kamomimi. Oh, so it was the case. It was the other way around. I sort of had a feeling that was the case. When my mother grew a tail, she left a note and disappeared. The note said, "I'm sorry, I can't stay with you. Seeing you without Kamomimi just makes me jealous, and I hate myself for feeling that way." That's terrible. I loved my mother. I wanted to be with her until the end. Her leaving hurt me deeply. After she left, I traveled around for a while without my fake Kamomimi ears. If she could feel that kind of jealousy towards her own daughter, then you can imagine how she must have felt about complete strangers. Envy, jealousy, hatred. She threw all kinds of emotions at me. There were more than a few times when my life was actually in danger. That's why these ears are like a protection charm. In the world full of Kamomimis, they're what keeps a plain human me from being left out. Well, that's interesting. I lied about being a Kamomimi. It ended up making you doubt me and worry. so I'm sorry. I didn't feel doubtful or worried. You're a good person, Quiche. I'm a liar and a coward. Well... You're off the hook. Hearing that from you, someone who's just being her true self and still getting along with all the communities, really hits deep. I was just lucky, and honestly, I would have never thought of something as clever as what you did. They're just one-upping each other now. They're going, no you, no you, no you, no you. That is a part of the internet I do not enjoy when I'm around some people and one person compliments the other and then they go, no you, and the other one goes, well, no you. It's like they can't take a compliment, they have to shove it at the other person. I can't stand that. Just if you're gonna deflect a little bit, then just say you too. I wanted to be like you, just a regular human, able to spend time with the Kemomimis without having to change who I am. Okay, those are fake ears, but they're moving. They're moving. I wanted to say the same thing as you, to stay human and live happily with my family, together all the way to the end. Oh, so she would be jealous, I see. I've said too much and made you uncomfortable. I know you didn't mean any harm. I probably won't be losing any more sleep starting tomorrow. I'm glad to hear that. Cool. Wow, you really saved the city. You did. I mean, it's funny. It's funny though. It's funny though. Top of the line robotic ears. Yeah, she's getting in touch with her inner Neko or something. I love awkward U2s, they're amazing. She wanted to be with her family as a human until the end, like me. But she doesn't understand, it wasn't all smiles and happiness. But fighting someone back in the moment like that is kind of unbearable to do for both parties, so there's no point in... She's not very open about her emotions, but she's definitely the extreme of like not bothering other people needlessly, but also bottling things up a little too much. So many events, huh? Christmas market. I want to go to Christmas market. I guess it's just 3 months away. Wait, no, I don't want the year to be over. No, just kidding. No, I don't want this stuff. No, I want none of this stuff. I want nothing you see in this game. Nothing. I don't want the year to end. No, please. Stop. Time is going by too fast. Please. I do not want it to be December already. No. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Did Santa visit you? He brought things for both of us. That's why we're so chipper this morning. How does that work? The monkey's paw curls. Oh yeah, give me Groundhog Day. Overcorrect and give me the same day over and over. I would take that actually. I would take that. I love my presents. I got a lucky cat. I got a lucky cow. Yeehaw. The market stalls, the stamp rally, cookies from the church, Christmas chicken. I've got a lot on my plate today. Christmas chicken! What kind of chicken are we talking here? Are we talking the fried chicken? Or are we talking like grilled chicken? Roasted chicken? Oh, it's business. I'm taking it all on kind of as research. I better get to it. Sounds like a fun day at work. KFC, baby. I haven't had KFC in so long. It's so funny though, because like the KFCs are like closed on Christmas here. They're so closed on Christmas here. Actually, are there any that are ever open, I wonder? I do wonder. KFC is open on Christmas in the US. No, it does appear KFC is like closed everywhere. I see a Reddit thread from somebody going, I'm hosting some Japanese exchange students this year. I want to include something familiar for them. I know KFC is big on Christmas in Japan, but I'm not sure if we have any here open. KFC reheats pretty well in an air fryer, or so I've been told, but yeah, all the KFCs are closed. How... That's so funny. What have I not made yet though? Oh, so they have an idea of who's showing up today, and then so we can get a food that they'll like. Galette, blintz, and jam. What do they like? Something sophisticated. Wow, those are my like lowest ratings. Fruity flavored. Kitty stuff. Something sophisticated. Fruity kitty stuff, I wonder. I don't know what constitutes each category here. I guess brownies would be pretty, Let's see, a fruit tart is pretty fruity, and that's also... Cream puffs have a lot of fruit in them, it looks like. That looks like a thing that... Sure, I'll do cream puffs. The most Christmas of all food. The most Christmas of all food. Cream puffs. I mean, I guess I would eat that. How much sleep? That's an interesting theme. I still don't have the tea that Galette likes. Oh no, you're mistaken. I'm not busy in the slightest, thanks to Blitzo. He's working today. He picked up a few extra tasks to make up for failing to stop by here yesterday. It's the best Christmas present I could have ever asked for. So he's got a day off, huh? It must feel nice being adored by such a sweet, reliable boy, almost like having a grandson, eh? Indeed. He's a fine young man, better than an old geezer like me deserves. What can we get you today? The usual that I do not have. He would like the usual that I do not have. Well, I suppose I will take that. The yerba mochi. And fatigue. Cool. Sounds good to me. I want to see the process of making the bakery goods too. Has a certain je ne sais quoi, but it tastes quite charming. Yep, because once again we do not have the right blend. Oh, we gotta ask about the present. I'm gonna ask very naturally what he wants for Christmas. Oh yeah, let's see what you've got. Take it away. Oh, she's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be so cute. Yoo-hoo! Galette, today's Christmas! Indeed it is. If Santa came to your house, what sort of present would you want him to bring you? Okay, maybe not Santa. What about from someone special? Well, I dare say that anything from them would make me happy. I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Konbanwa-san, konbanwa, o incognita. Are you trying to figure out what to get me for my birthday? I have no idea what you're talking about. That's so. By the by, tomorrow's my birthday though, so you don't need to worry about it. On an unrelated note, is there anything you want for your birthday? Oh, the acknowledgements is enough for me. Is there anything you wouldn't want someone to do? Not especially. Though I'd rather not receive anything in poor taste or that could be troublesome. Like what? Clothing that doesn't match my usual attire. Anything alive? Food that isn't delicious. Gifts that come with strings. So anything outside that is fair game, and you're totally fine with handmade stuff. Oh yes, if anything it delights me. There's something wonderful about the love and care that goes into such gifts. A very special someone once gave me a handmade accessory that I still wear to this very day. Ooh. Was that a gift from your wife? Perhaps, perhaps not. I'll leave that to your imagination. Sounds like that's a story for grown-ups. Anyways, if handmade presents are nice, then we could just treat you to tea and sweets. Low maintenance grandpa, pretty efficient for this guy. He's too low maintenance. The snacks will be on us. I want a snack. Give me a snack. I want a snack. Oh, look at the time. Leisurely moments truly do finish in a flash. As much as I'd rather linger, I must be off. Are you really gonna go to work after this? Naturally, it is Christmas after all. The schedule is simply packed with events. And don't go through too much trouble on my account. Just put in the same amount of effort as always. Wow, I got a small tip today, 400. It's a little more money than usual, but whatever. For a second I thought Macaron had like a fish hair accessory. But there is no fish hair accessory, and then I thought about it some more, and I was like, wait, that's a rather poor taste actually. She's not actually a cat. She has a terminal disease. I should probably add like a spoiler warning to my stream. On my YouTube end at least. Well, this is part 3, and they said the story's getting sad, so... We totally nailed that mission. Couldn't have been perfecter. Quick, spit it out. What's his ideal present? Take a second to breathe first. Cool. Oh, it's awfully bitter though. I don't have what he has, but I have what you want. I literally have what, like... I don't have it. Okay, well, sure. I'm gonna serve. I'll serve you what I served him, which was not what he asked for. I should have gone through more effort to pick up more dishes for more tea sets. I guess these kinds of games are difficult when it comes to, like approval rankings from each character. Handmade accessory would be fine then. That's a great idea. My mom taught me how to make one ages ago. All our ancestors used to run around with them. That's all I could manage. That'd make a good gift, but well, thanks for the heads up. Gal's gonna stop by tomorrow morning for a birthday, right? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Thank you for the tea. Yep. Oh my gosh, extra money? But it's Christmas! I see the gift of giving. His buns totally had a reheals for Galette. No. Don't. I'm thinking it too, but don't say it. It is a cute thing to imagine, but don't think it. Don't think it. Well, I have nothing to buy from you. Story 的な理由. It's kind of a spoiler story reason, but these animal ears are... These animal ears people are all human actually, who have picked up a Kemono virus. And that virus causes them to grow fuzzy animal ears. And their life expectancy really shrinks. Scone's not feeling too good. She's got a headache and no energy, so I'm here in her place. Wait, those symptoms mean... Maybe her tail grew in about a month ago, so she might not have a lot of time left. Oh. Oh, just, yeah, I realized a little later, but yeah, if she... That's not a good memory to have of a loved one. The last week of or so you know of them, they're just drunk the whole time. That's not a good way to end things. That's not a good way to see her off, no. you okay? We're both doing fine. We knew this was coming, so... Is there anything you need? I literally can't buy this. I don't have the money for this. Okay. Even though I'm here on business, would it be okay if I took a little time to be a customer too? Sure. A rich tea, this time very rich. Soruno is very rich. So we'll do that, and then yeah, fatigue and relaxation are here and here. I'll have her usual. It's got a rich flavor, but there's something different. It's tasty, but the scones usually have lemon in it. I put a little lemon cane in since you like it. It's also supposed to be relaxing. Thank you. Cool, that should help her approval a little bit. Approval? Thanks for coming over to check on our stock. What is the word I'm looking for here? Not approval, but like kokondo in Japanese video games. Friendship, relationship value, relationship points, I think. I think that's it, actually. Relationship points, I think. So why did I just clear up when the time comes? Affection. That's it, thank you. Thanks to you, 2008's break. Wait, I should have selected something different, actually. Ah, shoot. Oh well. Wait, I literally saved. I literally saved there. I literally saved there. Let's go back. I think it was Ruhu, no? No. I think it was... Yeah. The fatigue and then... the relaxation. The usual too. Go through that and... the one save here. I'll make it another save, I suppose. Right, so properly say something when these pauses happen. Thank you for coming over to check on our stock. They both don't know what to say. I come prepared to fight, to stand up for myself, so why do I just freeze up when the time comes? I think it's more like the affection points aren't really high enough to say anything in that moment. I guess maybe that's why they can't say anything. This is just like Persona! Sorry. I felt like going a little... 100 right there. Pirate's Brew. Brew. Pirate's Brew. Brew. Brew, 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 brew. Brew, 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 brew. Wait, I need to use the restroom because I've had a lot to drink. Be right back. does feel weird to not have Quiche here. I wonder where she went. If we're bridging the gap between you and Kishi, does that mean you'll be less clingy? Nope, my love for you is totally incurable, with or without Kishi around. Yep, that's some hopeless dependency. You're never gonna change, huh? Just give up, I'm a super lost cause. Oh, that's so saturating! So saturating! Saccharin? Saccharin, you pronounce saccharin. Special Christmas dinner was amazing! What was it? Saccharin. Keith would be so disappointed. Persona はめっちゃ人気ですね。でも全然の知る。全然の知る。I wonder what 全然の知る. Yeah, that's pretty popular though, yeah. 全然の知る. I'm trying to think about what you meant there. No. I can't guess, I'm sorry. He asked me to save her some, so I did. Oh, so you did save food for her, cool. I do wonder what they made though. Special Christmas dinner. What about chicken? Where's the chicken? We can pick one thing like usual. Ooh, okay. I don't need any of this though. I'm gonna run through all the save files. I think I have an issue, everyone. I have literally made 30 save files. I'm gonna keep going to. I don't know nothing about it. I guess you would say... I think you would definitely do negative tense for that case then. Zen no shittenai. Although... it would probably... Oh... I'm trying to think of like the best way to like repurpose... that part of grammar. It might be a minute. It might be a second. So... Zen shittenai is probably the most effective way to use the same words, but typically if you don't know anything, Japanese use the adjective kuwashikunai. Kuwashi and negative like kuwashikunai. That's a little tidbit. I learned that a while ago. Good thing to teach. One of those weird cases where we would use like a verb in a lot of other languages, but Japanese will use an adjective for that. Kuwashi is like it's like its dictionary definition isn't really how it's used, but it's mostly used to describe familiarity with a thing. I don't know which one to get here. Distinctive smell. Yeah, whatever. Nyang! My things of the absent bottomless pit of a wolf lady. I want to find a wolf lady. It's really nice of her to do that. When she first stepped in, I thought she'd be a total weirdo, but she's a good person. I know, right? She was looking for a spot to set up camp this late in the year. Might imply that you know little but aren't an expert deeply knowledgeable. I guess you would know enough to know that it's like a thing that exists. Which might be perfect for a lot of situations you would... Yeah, if you want to specifically say you didn't even know a thing existed, you could probably say... Shitte nakatta, probably. Or probably shite nakatta, maybe, I guess. Shiru is such a weird verb. It's a little like... It's very different from the English. The English word no is like so complicated and annoying to translate into Japanese because there's like 3 or 4 different verbs for similar things in Japanese. There's wakaru, there's shiru, there's oboeru, there's kuwashi. For the most part, as far as the verbs go, there's shiru and wakaru though. But the weird complicated part is like shiru is like a change of state verb and wakaru isn't. So and also Japanese future tense is the same as its present tense. So if you don't know something at all, you should probably say wakaru or wakaranai, because if you say shiranai, it can sound like I am not going to learn, I'm not going to know. Quite literally, so it's often translated more to like I don't care, because wakaranai is not a change of state, but shiranai would be like I will not change my state in knowing about this, I do not care. I could probably do like Japanese teaching lessons, videos, or on streams or something. I wish I was interested in teaching. When I streamed a lot in Japanese, I felt like I would have probably grown a lot if I did a lot of English teaching streams, but I just didn't want to do that, I guess. I don't know. It's just like the ASMR streams, actually, yeah. It just... Well, actually, I think I would be... I think I really would be more interested in doing ASMR than doing teaching. Although shiteinai is a little different, and I honestly could not tell you if wakaranai or shiteinai is better in which circumstance. In that regard, I'm mostly just copying what people say in specific circumstances and just mimicking them. That's the kind of thing you pick up mostly from reading or listening to a lot, I guess. That kind of immersion is very useful for certain similar phrases to see how people use them. I don't know if I understand what you mean about teaching lives. I mean streams where I would teach people Japanese or streams where I teach people English. Those are really popular to a degree in Japanese. Well, this is getting complicated because I'm saying Japanese, both the language and Japanese, the people. Japanese people have some interest in English teaching streams, and English-speaking people have interest in Japanese teaching streams. But I don't personally have much interest in that. I'd mostly just play video games and make music. I could do that as like a full-time job, I guess. Live is a Japanese word for concerts, also streams. Oh, did I say live? I thought I said stream, but I assumed it was stream in this context. turkey duck roast for dinner. I have not had duck all that much in my life. I should eat duck somewhere. I don't even know. Doors and moving. It's already 11 o'clock, wow. I guess the last day is like on the 31st. I guess I'm not finishing this game tonight. Maybe the next time I play this. I'm not too good with the cold, honestly. I'd rather spend today just chatting with you, Tart. Too cute. Too cute. Live is the word for student my language, so you mix sometimes. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure, but that's what I thought you meant. That's what I thought. We've been running the cafe for almost 2 weeks now. How are you liking it so far? First off, getting to spend every day with my dearest macaron in a space with this gorgeous is great. Everyone here is so nice. I know she's sort of faking the smile a little bit though. But I'm really happy, but sorry, I should have because wait. Huh? Because I'm so happy, we'll spend the rest of our time open, smiling even more. I don't want to waste a single minute. Wonder how that was. Totemo shiawase dakedo, gomen, yappari dakedoじゃなくてだからかも. Eh? That does translate pretty easily though, yeah. 幸せだから残りの営業期間もより一層ずっと笑顔で幸せに。決定です。That one is, 決定. And this word means, selection, basically. And so... config des. This is the configuration. Config des. Kette! That's just selection made. You'll see it a lot in menus on like games and computers. Basically, select, yeah. Select as in like selection. It's like hitting the enter key in a way. It's not the word for enter key, but it's like the... It's like starting the... Confirm. That's a good word. Confirm is a good word. It's like selection with the like vibe of confirm. At least until my next birthday. But when is her birthday actually? January 1st. I mostly had to specify because there is another word for select, which is usually better for the word select. That is sentaku. Basically how my brain looks at this. So if you're like trying to make a selection among a list of things, you would use Sentaku for that, and then the selection of a song in a playlist would also be called a selection, or a Sentaku. If you use like an image editing program and you select a few pixels, that's also Sentaku. Well, not too cute. I've got dibs on your adorableness and I'd like to keep it that way. Sure, it's part of the job, but giving it out too much is banned. Hitori Jimmy. Hitori Jimmy. Get a room, Miuchu. Get a room. Get a room, Miuchu. Chill, sleepiness, headaches. She's showing all the same signs as a Kemono who's close to the end. No, where? Feeling kind of dozy now. Is she talking about macaron or? I don't know if she's also talking about macaron here. I know she's talking about. That's definitely happening with scone, but I don't know if that's also for macaron. Oh, this is gonna end in tragedy. Well, just go on ahead, I guess. Truly a winter wonderland. I really like the art style in the pixel art section. Yeah, it's so good, I love it. I love this kind of pixel art. It's snowing! It's snowing! Whoa. How late were you out? Until 2 in the morning? Whoa. What the? And it's 9 in the morning. So she got less than 7 hours of sleep. What? Bad girl, get sleep. It's better than the characters on the left. Yeah, I like the... I don't know. I think this is pretty good too, but it's very profile, or it's very... It's very standard, it's not very scenic. A fully animated, scenic pixel art with the characters moving in a different angle is good. What the heck are you doing out so late? Chatting at the Ivory Train. They close up later than any of the other shops in La Bête. All the town's night owls hang out there. I wanna hang out with night owls. Well, now that the word's gotten out about my appetite, everyone has been treating me to all kinds of yummy stuff. Ah, how nice. You still eat every bit of the food we left out for you. This girl's gonna have some issues when she grows up. This girl's gonna have issues someday. At least once her metabolism slows down. It's gonna be cold out. I wanna go dancing in the snow. I wanna go running in the snow. Well, not running, because I'll slip and fall. I wanna go walking out in the snow, and then starting to run, and then slip anyways. A dessert that he would love. He's a refined and mature adult with a palate to match, so... That is a very mature... I really don't know. Lemon cheesecake, no. This feels more on the mature side, I feel. I mean, coffee, obviously. Anything with coffee is probably... Sure, yeah, let's run that. Alright, the day after Christmas is, we're serving, coffee for dessert. Get back to work! Snow, ramen, alcohol. Alcohol? Well, actually, hold on. Oh, there's the bit of alcohol in cannelere. So that I might want, actually, yeah. Also apple pie, but no. We'll go with that, actually. Let's go back. Let's go get that. Saisei shimasu. Well, that is a play button. Saisei is like a... Saisei is like a way to say play, and I guess that's the motif they're using for the load button. I would not normally describe that with the load button. Hello, Jordan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Waka 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 waka. I don't know why the waka waka's in the subtitles, but waka waka waka. Coffee jelly and some cinnamon tea sounds good for winter nights. I have never had coffee tea in my life. How are you doing? Oh, I'm feeling average and normal and well. How are you doing? Okay, cool. Ramen, huh? They haven't talked about ramen in this game yet. Oh, Kemono. Exhausted from work yesterday. Oh, hopefully get some time to rest. Hopefully get time to rest. Or you're going straight back to work in a bit. Is today another bright day in your book? Mal always loved the snow. You never change, but that's a good thing. What do you mean? You're always thinking about your sweetheart. A rich cup of tea with something to help with fatigue. I'm actually about to hit the hay soon. I see. Well, hopefully you have a good night. Hopefully you sleep well. Not get hit with, like... In my case, I worry often if I'm gonna have a good night or if I'm actually gonna get, like, insomnia out of nowhere. But hopefully it is a good night. This music is a little different. Oh, well, right, because the snow is new. Orange peel, huh? Curbs appetite. That would have been funny to use. What was his favorite? Kemono Teatime. What's his rating? 3 stars? Okay. I'll watch should do. That should do. Got everything I need for him. I've got everything I need for him. Hmm? No, hold on. A rich cup of tea with something to help with fatigue. Was it here? I gotta decide this step again. A rich cup of tea. I wonder if as usual it's not actually all that rich. Well, naturally, when it's snowing, you gotta bring out some different music for this. Gotta have some high timbre instruments that are not jingle bells, because jingle bells are overused, but something with some similar characteristics. I'm drinking so much water right now, it's crazy. Okay, let's go save there. So... his usual would be this one, but he wants rich. Scone's favorite blend. Okay. Why scone? I must have missed that. In a Sakura Blossom. Fight fatigue, which is where? Oh. Sure, okay. Why is Scone's favorite blend? I wonder if he said that and I just missed it because I can't read. Something to help with fatigue. Well, I guess it's nice and rich and the acidity is coming through too. I love it. Yeah, it's a very change of heart today, huh? Sometimes it's good to try something different. True. I'm so indecisive. Have you heard any word from Jam? I'm usually really indecisive when it comes to trying to pick something off of the menu. Do I go for something that is familiar to me or something that's not familiar to me to try to spice it up? Didn't seem all when she came here there. Oh, my nose got congested. It was written all over her face. Her symptoms were prescribed Romany since her symptoms were more severe than usual. What is this Romany stuff anyways? Isn't it just the Japanese sweet drink? Ramen without the carbonation. I wonder what that tastes like. I'll get ramen and then I'll do my usual carbonation extraction experiment and get rid of it. And see what that tastes like. Ow! It's a medicine that helps Kemono manage their pain. What's in it? You know, I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if anyone knows for certain. Ramen, huh? I should get going. Check, please. Wow, he's given a lot more extra than usual. Feeling generous, huh? Ooh, we're gonna have a party later? Oh, no time to spare. I actually have a present for the mayor too, but I'll have to give it to him some other time. Oh, that's cool. He's always helping me with my work. Ooh, neat. Hello. Yoo-hoo. Oh no. Scone's not the same. Oh no. Her usual attitude is different. Are you alright? What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, Jam has told us you aren't feeling your best lately. We're just surprised you're here. Me? Under the weather? Pfft, no way. Sorry to drop in on you like this. Kona's been a little out of it since she had her rameni. Should she really be up and about right now? Dr. Pudding. Dr. Pudding says it's best to just let her do what she wants for as long as she can. Wasn't I making fun of that guy? I was making fun of that guy the first day I streamed this. Oh my gosh, this pudding guy is a doctor. Ah, paging Dr. Pudding. I feel kind of silly for making fun of that guy's name now. And there's nothing Scone loves more than coming over to your cafe, so he came right over. Aww. What are you whispering about? Secrets are no fun unless you can tell everyone. It was nothing. Don't worry, Scone. We're not keeping anything from you. If you say so. Hold on a second. Whatever happened to ending all your sentences with meow around me? You promised! Sorry, Scone. That was a one-day only deal. What? You might as well make that a daily thing! Are you just pretending to not to remember to trick us into meowing for you again? As you can see, the rameni has her little habit, but other than that, she's pretty much the same old Scone. Phew, that's a relief. I was worried sick that the rameni would take my sister away, but at least it just calmed her down. Thankful for that. Add some of the pirate's brew I gave to you to the mix for me, Leia. That combo sounds like it'll hit the spot. She clearly remembers that for some reason. Fine, Scone, have it your way. I don't know what the side effects of rameni. What should she stay away from? The doctor said we don't have to worry about anything like that. Hey, Car? I'm pretty sure this is going to be my sister's last cup of tea. Oh. I'll do my very best. The usual for Jam. But even if you say that, I don't really have for usual. Oh, Nuvara, Ilya. Wait, I got lemon cane now. Ah, I got what you want. Cool. And it's gone as usual. Our last one. Oh no, is this... We're not gonna see Scone again anymore? Sakura Blossom, and then Pirate's Brew. Yeah, not too much or you'll lose your legs. Oh dear. happy hour. Don't worry, it's non-alcoholic. I'm pretty glad that I at least have the ingredients to have their last day be. It feels like just any other, and just like another day. My sister and I sipping tea side by side like this puts me at ease. This smells great. The perfect combination of my favorite tea and a little something extra to warm me up. Is Mallow not here today? I guess today wasn't so bright after all. Do you miss Mallow? The two of us are always pushing each other's buttons, but it feels weird without her here. I'm sorry, but she couldn't make it today. Oh, so she doesn't know. She's a little out of it, so she doesn't remember that, yeah. It's like my head isn't on straight. I felt even weirder yesterday, but things are a little better today. Let's come back here with you on Sunday. Enjoy the moment still. Just don't forget about the moment. Don't worry, I'm drinking it all in. Not just the tea, your cuteness too. This is the life. How'd I get so lucky? So Mellow's already gone? Yeah, she's already gone. That character would be this one over here. She is already gone. Hello, ladies. Hey, everyone. Lens, are you okay? You seem a little on edge. You can sense it too, huh? He's been like this all morning. I'm fine, really. You're overthinking things. You must be nervous about giving Galette his birthday present. Mayor Galette, since today is your special day, your birthday meal's on the house. Oh, thank you. You're far too kind. Well, I'll be. Hey, Mayor Galette, aren't you excited for sore eyes? Keep your voice down. You're gonna scare them. Is she hitting on him? What kind of tea can make it start for you two? That was my usual blend, please. Hold that thought, Mr. Mayor. From today on, Cafe K has Pirate's Brew on the menu. Pirate's Brew. For a hint of liqueur. Scone was kind enough to give us some yesterday. It just gives the right spice, you know? The kind to put hair on your chest. I have that department covered. But your suggestion sounds lovely, Scone. I'll join you. But I thought you couldn't handle alcohol. A hint of Pirate's Brew won't hurt. Isn't it non-alcoholic anyways? Then could you give me something to help with a headache? Help me sleep. Oh no. Are you feeling ill, my boy? It's something serious. I couldn't sleep last night, that's all. Sleepless nights can turn into something serious if you keep pushing yourself too hard. You need your rest. He also grew a tail a month ago, and usually after a month of a tail and a headache, that's a sign they're not for very long. Yes, sir, I'll be more careful from now on. Some specialty for the man of the hour and his sleepless sidekick. Come right up. A message might not hurt either. Yeah, I'll do a message, sure, why not? Wait, I can only do one of these. Oh no, I can do both. Okay. I do not have his favorite blend. What did he like? He liked, I forget. Yerba mochi. Well, his favorite is not here, but whatever. Whatever. Sure! Wonder if he'll like this. Lenses to aid sleep and cure headaches. Poor boy, he must be so tired. Apple and Elder's curry. I don't know if I have that though. I do not. Aid sleep and cure headaches. I don't have something for a headache actually. I guess I'm not gonna be getting that. I'm not gonna be getting the cap blaze route, I guess. I'm not gonna get the cap blaze route. Oh no. I would not call that bachiri. Something tastes different than usual. The pirate's brew, perhaps? Oh no. Well, of course he messed up the balloon. We don't have the tea he's asking for! You should go to the shop. There isn't a shop, I don't think. I don't think there is a shop. It's supposed to be a joke. Oh. Ah, there's you. Thank you for the lovely present, you two. Was that a hiccup? Are you drunk? Pirate's Brew is non-alcoholic. It's only meant to give a hint of liqueur flavor, not get you drunk. Or so I thought. It actually does have 0.05% concentration of alcohol. That's not anything. Ho ho ho. But since it has a strong scent and flavor, you might be getting drunk on the feeling alone. I wonder if you can get, like, placebo drunk, actually. I wonder. Yeah, what do you say we hit the road? Already? Don't worry about work today. I'll take care of it. As usual, Cafe K gave me a full stomach and a full heart. But now I just want to spend a little quality time with my sister. Alright, in that case... money! And especially for gracing us with those gorgeous smiles. Do you all need to stock up? We hate to make you work at a time like this. Well, I can't buy anything though, so... I don't need anything. No, I don't have... If I could just buy some stuff, that'd be lovely, but no. Oh well. Alright, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Scone. See you tomorrow. For sure. See you around, Colette. See you too, Blintz. Until we meet again. Right. Oh, Miracle, happy birthday. Sorry we couldn't properly celebrate. I'll make it up to you. Oh no, don't worry about that. The smiles of you and everyone are more than enough for me. I'm glad that Scone looked so happy. Especially since he was in bad shape yesterday. But did the two of you know that Scone started taking Ramani? Yes, I was the one who asked Dr. Pudding to prescribe it to her. As the leader of this commune, it falls to me to control our stock of Ramani and the like. We have precious little to go around. And I was with him at the time, so I knew all about it too. Well, I'm glad Scone got what she needed. He's actually hiccuping. The longer I watch him, the more I feel like he's actually getting drunk. But the alcohol in his cup would barely add up to a single drop. Are you sure he didn't add real hard liquor to it? Or is he that much of a lightweight? If the mistake can be made, leave it up to my bassist. So mean. Jokes aside, do you think it's possible that he's drunk on the idea of alcohol alone? The idea alone? The placebo effect. Yeah, can you get drunk off the placebo effect? Blintz, let me tell you something. Yes, sir? Give yourself more credit, my boy. You're always giving 100%. I couldn't be prouder if you were my own flesh and blood. Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Help me, this is so sudden. I just got the warm fuzzies. But it looks like he's getting drunker by the second. You'll miss your chance to give him this present. Yeah, placebo's a funny word. Placebo is a funny word. Right, can't have that. I guess it's now or never. I just feel so light, like I'm on top of the world. Perhaps it's because it's my birthday. I wanted to thank you for all that you've done for me. What's this all of a sudden? I should be the one thanking you. I made you this necklace. It can't be. No, that would be impossible. Maybe the alcohol really is starting to get to my head. You don't like it? Grandpa's getting drunk off the fuzzy feelings. I guess so. I didn't think that was possible. It reminds me of a gift I received long, long ago. It does? You mean the one I've seen you looking at before? Exactly, it was a gift from someone very dear to me. You mean your late wife? Ah, no, actually it was from another woman. What? Huh. It was about 20 years ago. Back then I was already married. But even though I had a wife, I couldn't deny my feelings for her. Huh? I knew what I was doing was wrong, but I couldn't stop myself. We carried on, and I just blamed the whole affair on my drunken mistakes. Oh. Everyone in the room cannot say anything. I'm sorry, you must be shocked to hear such a vulgar thing leave these lips. Well, we definitely weren't expecting such a mature topic, that's for sure. Liquor loosens my lips, even the non-alcoholic kind. It never fails to bring out the worst in me. Blintz, are you alright? I can't believe I trusted you, looked up to you even. How could I have been so blind? Huh? Blintz? Excuse me, but I need to go. I'm not feeling well. Yep, that can certainly happen. It seems I've truly let the boy down. He looked heartbroken. Maybe the cafe's cuteness was too much for him. You've heard of cute aggression, right? Okay, hold on. What was that? What is that? What is that? Was that like originally a Japanese word? I think it was, but I'm not sure. Kawaiso amate. Is that nikusa 100倍みたいな? Well, that is a pretty good translation. In any case, I don't think he'll stay upset for long. That's where you're wrong, dear. Blint has a heart of gold. If there's anything he can't forgive, it's betrayal. I should have just thanked him for the gift, but instead I shoved my foot in my mouth. But I suppose there was no use prolonging the inevitable. It was only a matter of time until he got to know the real me. I'm terribly sorry I ruined the lovely fate you planned for me. Fate, I guess that's like fiesta in French. I should head home and clear my head. Thank you for the tea and sweets, and for all the work you did to make today special. Until we meet again, my dears. Phew, heavy day, huh? Woo. Today was a lot. My mind is racing. Galet's confession was a shock, but so's Blunt's reaction. And Scone. Poor Scone. Today's weather made everything harder. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a lot on one day, huh? Welcome back, Kishi. Feels good to be able to watch the snow from inside a warm room. Yeah, I love watching the snow from like a warm indoors. I was slipping and sliding everywhere, and the snow was so deep it felt like almost impossible to trudge through it. I can hardly feel my toes. I definitely need to wear an extra pair of socks tomorrow. I did my rounds with the people I met on Christmas, but I spent the other half of the day looking for a present for Galette. Did you have any luck? Yeah, I found a great 2-player board game. I think I'll buy it tomorrow and give it to him. I think it'll be perfect for him and Blintz to get to know each other better. About that... was this something I said? Let's just say those two are going through a rough patch. You might want to rethink that present. What happened? It's kind of complicated, but maybe it would be better to talk through it over tea. Oh, I've been looking for this forever. Yeah, I gotta go grab that one. Cool. At least now I have every tea leaf available. At least now I have every herb available. I wonder if 100% is actually possible in this game. In like a single route. And by 100% I mean get everything and make every character fully happy. Warm and sleep. I'll just run through that. I'll just run through that. I feel like grabbing the same cake like 3 times a day. Sister's favorite tea and favorite herbs is the perfect combo. Geez, an affair? Who knew Gullet had such a messy past? Sounds like Blintz couldn't handle the truth. It all happened so fast, we couldn't do anything but stare in shock. You don't seem too surprised though, Kishi. In my line of work, you hear about all kinds of crazy drama. Happens with the territory when you work with people. Look, I'm not saying what he did was right, but for him to have an affair, he must have really loved that woman. Yeah, it sounded like it. When it comes down to it, I guess you can't help who you fall in love with. The heart wants what it wants. People still have to take accountability for their actions. You got me there, but maybe some feelings are too strong to hold back. You sound like quite the romance expert. Have you had a lot of luck in love? Nah, just a vivid imagination. Understandable. What got you? You mean you've never dated anyone? Have you? A lady never tells. Yeah, right. She's playing it cool, but she has 0. That makes me feel a little better, actually. Macron, why'd you have to blow my mysterious adult persona? I guess that's what little sisters are for. I need to figure out what kind of present Gullet needs. Comes in with a sassy diss. She's so sassy! She's so sassy. She's like way too sassy. Who said it's out? I think it's exactly what they need to make up. That's why I'm gonna go with the board game after all. Talking to you like this now, Kishi, you seem like a completely different person than when you first came here. You're much warmer. Lance and I moved here at the same time, so I feel a weird kind of responsibility for him. But I guess you're right, I have changed a little. Spending time here with all the Kemono has made me want to be closer to everyone. What sparked that change? Meeting you, probably. Once I got to know you, I found myself wanting to be more like you. Really? Yeah, your smile and laugh are so infectious. I admire how dedicated you are. Tart? Something tells me it's about time for you to call it a night. I can never fool you. I do really want a heart-to-heart talk between Tart and Quiche, though. Tonight's tea time is officially done, though. What if the original Japanese ended in a zo? Owatazo. Mo danzo. I can't believe Quiche actually looks up to someone like me. Yeah, this is a really cozy. I think there's actually a YouTube video where it's this to the music that's being played in the game itself, like a lo-fi hip-hop beats to chill and relax to. Well, it's getting pretty late though, so I guess I'll end around here. And I'll save over here. Beats to sift too. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere, but I don't know if it's still... I don't know if the stream is still going. Kemono Teatime, Snail's house. Stream. I searched this and the very first video is the least cozy game of the year. Yeah, it's a little less cozy than I was expecting. Like, it has a bit of a cozy, like, exterior to it, but people die in it. People die in it. Not even in Valhalla did the characters die. I wonder... Oh, I can't find it though. Snail's house. How about this snail's house? Does that bring it up? Nope. It does not. So I guess I suppose that's that. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow or not. There's a possibility, but if I do, it's either gonna be... I'll probably take a small break from this, even though there's... I don't know, maybe I'll play this and try to finish it up tomorrow. Or I'll do kind of a music stream because I'm gonna get my audio interface in tomorrow. Not entirely sure, but I'd like to stream. But I could also stand to take a day off, so I don't know. In any case, once again today, everyone, thank you so much for watching my stream. Hope everyone has a lovely night, and has a good day tomorrow, or a good rest of your day today. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, and talk to you later. See ya!